Mama Ibeji has danced at more than 1,000 parties, weddings, burials, naming ceremonies, housewarmings. For 30 years, almost every Saturday, she has dressed up and celebrated other people. And here is what nobody noticed. All those years, Mama Ibeji was quietly paying into something older than every bank in this country and stronger than most of them. This Saturday, she turns 60. This Saturday, it is finally her party, and this Saturday, she collects. Collect what? That's the story. And I promise you, by the end of it, you will never look at a Nigerian dance floor the same way again. Mama Ibeji sells fabric at Balogun Market. 30 years of showing up at parties that were not hers. 30 years of dancing for other people's joy. Remember that, it will matter later. The party begins long before the party. Before any food is cooked, before any hall is booked. Mama Ibeji sends out one photo, a photo of fabric Ankara, and underneath it a price. And the price is well above what that same fabric costs in the market. Everybody knows this. Nobody complains. They just pay. Why would sensible adults knowingly overpay for clothes? Because that fabric is not clothes? Hold that thought. I'll come back to it. This is Asoebi. In Yoruba, it means something like family clothes. Long ago, it was how you spotted family members at a ceremony. Everybody in the same fabric. So you knew who belonged to whom. But somewhere along the line, Lagos did what Lagos always does. It looked at the beautiful tradition and turned it into a business model. Because when you buy Mama Ibeji's Asoebi, 3 things happen at once. You get an outfit. You announce publicly that you are with her, and the extra money on top, that goes straight into funding the party you are about to attend. In other words, you just bought a ticket to a party, except nobody calls it a ticket. That would be rude. This is Nigeria. We don't sell tickets to celebration. We sell fabric. Now the machine starts moving because one party is about to feed a small army. The tailor, sewing 30 identical outfits in 1 week, needle smoking, the gele woman, who can fold stiff fabric into architecture on your head in 10 minutes and charges per head. The caterer, whose party jollof is cooked outside over firewood in a pot the size of a bathtub. That smoky taste everyone swears by. People have fought online wars over that taste. The canopy man, the chair suppliers, the small chops people with their puff-puff and tiny spring rolls, the photographer, the video man with his drone, the souvenir supplier, because you cannot leave a proper Owambe empty-handed. Somebody is going home with a plastic bowl that says, Mama Ibeji at 60. The MC, who will control the whole day with jokes and a microphone, and the live band. The live band. People think the band came to play music. The band came to run a system. You see. Can't it? One birthday, 10, 15, different businesses all hitting every Saturday in every Nigerian city. This machine runs thousands of times. Nobody organizes this from above, and nobody can stop it. It organizes itself, one celebrant at a time. Even the name is an advert, Owambe. From the Yoruba they say, Owambe, meaning roughly, it is there. The party is there. The enjoyment is there. Come. So Saturday arrives. The hall is loud before it is full. Gele everywhere, like a garden of stiff flowers. The band is warming up. The smell of jollof is doing its own marketing from the back. The MC grabs the mic, item 7, and the whole hall smiles because everybody knows item 7. On the old party programs, after the opening prayer, the speeches, the cutting of cake, item number 7 was always food. The number became a national password. And look at the door. See those 3 guys sliding in, dressed sharp, faces confident. Nobody invited them. Nobody will stop them. We even have a name for them, Mugbomuya. I heard and I branched. In any other country, gatecrashers are a security problem. At an Owambe, they are part of the furniture. Because over here, a full hall is the whole point. An empty hall is a disgrace. A packed one is evidence of a life well lived and everybody can count. Then the moment the band strikes Mama Ibeji's song, she rises slowly like a queen with knee pain and moves to the dance floor. And the lead singer begins to sing her name, her actual name, then her late husband's name, then the names of her twins, her shop at Balogun, her hometown, line after line, custom-made praise live on demand. Remember what I said about the band running a system? This is the system. The more you spray, the deeper the band digs into your biography. Stop spraying and somehow, gently, the song drifts towards somebody else's name. Pay per praise, the world's oldest streaming service. And now, money starts to rain. Crips notes, fanned out, pressed one by one to Mama Ibeji's forehead, floating down around her like leaves. Children at the edge of the floor waiting to help pack it. An auntie with a nylon bag, appointed treasurer, collecting from the ground. Beautiful, joyful hand, small awkward detail. Officially, the law book has an opinion about this. Section 21 of the Central Bank Act, spraying the naira, dancing on the naira, the book calls it abuse of the currency. On paper, at least 6 months, or a fine, or both. It sits there in black and white. And it's not only paper. In 2024, one very famous socialite found out the hard way, live on national news, 6 months, no option of fine. So wait, is everybody on this dance floor a criminal? No. Look at the faces. Teachers, traders, grandmother, deacons. What we have here is a very Nigerian arrangement. The law book says one thing. The culture has been saying another thing for 100 years. And the two of them have quietly agreed not to greet each other at parties. But that leaves the real question. Forget the law. Why does anybody press money to another person's forehead at all? Because what looks like throwing money away is actually people doing accounting. Come closer. Look at who is spraying Mama Ibeji the hardest. That woman there. Mama Ibeji danced at her daughter's wedding and sprayed. That man. Mama Ibeji was at his father's burial. Rain was falling. She still came. 30 years of showing up. I told you it would matter. Every party Mama Ibeji ever attended, every note she ever sprayed, every ashwebi she ever bought, she was making deposits. Deposits into people. And today is withdrawal day. Nobody wrote any of it down because nobody needed to. The ledger lives in everybody's memory. You sprayed me, I spray you. You showed up for me, I show up for you. Miss too many parties and one day you throw yours and hear echo. We had this system before banks came. Yoruba people call the savings version Isusu. Everybody contributes. Everybody collects in turn. The Owambe runs on the same engine. It is insurance, credit, and pension in one place, wearing gaily. That's why Owambe survives every recession. When times are hard, you think the parties would stop. They don't. Because when times are hard, it's exactly when you need your network to remember you. So, who is wasting money at a Nigerian party? Almost nobody. The ashwebi is crowdfunding. The overflowing hall is proof of reputation. The spraying is a repayment in public where the whole community can witness it. The dance floor is a banking hall with better music. I used to look at Owambe and see noise and waste. Now, I look and I see books being balanced. I can't unsee it. And now, neither can you. Just one small advice. Admire the system. Respect the culture. But maybe hand over the money instead of spraying it. EFCC dey watch TikTok too. Monday morning after the party, Mama Ibeji's guests will squeeze themselves into one yellow bus to go back to work. That yellow bus carries far more than passengers. Inside it is a whole other economy with its own kings, its own tax collectors and its own laws. That one na next episode.